We are back for another InnovEU episode, new chronicles for you. And this week we start with the green transition. Very soon the Are We There Yet index will be published in this second part of it about the green transition. Then we have a very interesting interview with Eva Cipi from the University of Vlore, Albania, and she has a very interesting experience with EU-funded projects. I'm sure you'll love this interview, and she actually ends the interview with excellent advice. And we finalized the episode with an analysis of an open call, Enterprise Europe Network call. It's a COSME call. I hope you'll take the opportunity, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Bye. So the Are We There Yet index continues to be published. We started with the digital transition part of it, and this month we're going for the green transition. In this second part of the index, we look at all the talk that we had in Europe and the United States and all over the world in these past 15 years. Less? No, wait, less. Sorry, about 7 years. Ever since 2018. There's been a lot of talk about the green transition. I'd like to see the results of all that talk and all the huge investments that have been announced afterwards. So when we talk about green transition, I assume we're talking about this global shift from fossil fuels to renewable energy and introducing sustainable practices that reduce environmental impact. So in the end, the green transition is measuring how much less damage are we doing to the planet. Is that a good way to put it? Let me know what you think in the comments. So this is going to be measured with the indicators, these 5 indicators: renewable energy consumption, the intensity of carbon emissions, the green investment, the energy efficiency, and the forest cover change. So please notice, we are not measuring how many bills were passed, how many euros or dollars were invested. In the green investment, we take a look at that. Yes, you're right. But the idea is that we're not measuring intentions, not even measuring the measures that were taken by the governments. We're trying to measure the results, the actual results, the impact of all that talk, of all that conversation about green transition. This is important. I think it's clear to anyone. It's important not to wreck the planet we're living on. I hope it's clear for everyone. But the countries that lead this green transition have a lot to gain. Not just by still having a planet, that's an important part, but also there are major economic benefits that can come from the innovation that is going to be needed to make this transition. And there's also a lot of jobs to be created in these new green industries that can offset or not the jobs that will be lost in the not so green industries. And these countries also have a lot to gain in the energy independence. On the other hand, the countries that stay behind, the countries that lag in this transition, they face increased economic risks, they face regulatory penalties. Maybe, I'm not sure. And for sure they'll face environmental consequences. Problem is this will not affect only those countries lagging behind. It will affect everyone. The environmental consequences will be for everyone. So that's why it's important to measure the green transition in the Are We There Yet index. But There's also interrelations with the other parts of the Are We There Yet index, because the green transition also is supported and supports the digital transitions. And the progress made in the green transition, particularly in the trade of fossil fuels, that will affect global trade patterns, and so that will affect the new globalization part of the index. So there's extra reasons to make this an important issue to look at. So that's basically what you can expect from the Are We There Yet Index Green Transition Edition, coming out in the next couple of weeks. I hope you'll enjoy it. Bye. Okay, so we're back in InnovEU. We have the pleasure of having with us Eva Cipi from the University of Vlore in Albania. Welcome to InnovEU, and thank you for taking this time to talk to us. Can you please tell us a little bit about your institution first and yourself, then? What is the history?
Okay. Hi to everybody. I want to introduce my organization. Thank you for the invitation. And I want to say that the University of Vlore officially is known as University Ismail Qemali, and is one of Albania's public universities located in the coastal city of Vlore. It was founded in 1994, making it as a young compared to other institutions in the region. But despite its age, the university has grown rapidly, and now it hosts 10,000 students across various disciplines, including technical and natural sciences, economy, humanities, and social sciences. University of Vlore is particularly known for its focus on fostering innovation and international collaboration. That's all. Let's say, if you need more information, you can visit our website.
Okay, great. We'll put your website in the show notes so that people can access it.
Okay, perfect.
And how long have you been with that institution?
Excuse me?
How long have you been there?
Yeah, I work since 2005 year. So it's a long experience in this university. My area is computer sciences, but at the university, I work as the head of the Regional Development Center. This is a multidisciplinary center for regional development. My passion is focused on advanced education and creating opportunities for students and also for academic staff, just through global partnerships. So over the years, I had the privilege of working on numerous initiatives, and I think it was a great experience by integrating innovative teaching methods and creating impactful educational experiences.
Okay, in that history, in that experience, what was your experience with the EU-funded projects?
We started to work in a European project as partners, began with partnership through capacity building project under the program Tempus, has been before. After that, with another program is newer, like Erasmus Plus. So I started personally with a project with the name University Third Mission, U3M, just with a focus to develop third mission activities in Albanian universities. And it was a great experience for me because I learned a lot working under this project as coordinator. After that, we continued our consortium, our partnership with other initiatives like European projects under Erasmus Plus, focused always on developing new experiences, new capacities for teachers in Albania. And the greatest project was TVET project. This is a well-known project because it proclaimed as the best project in this period by the European Union.
Oh, that's
and the contribution was on the realizing, completing the questionnaire of Albania to go further the application to be member of European Union. After that, we continue again contributing in entrepreneurship education for teachers, also introducing micro-credentials in the teacher development process. And so on, we are continuing in the other project.
Can I assume from your words, I get the feeling that your favorite project is that TVET project. Is that correct? From your experience, yeah.
Yeah.
You have good memories, but can you somehow see the impact of these projects you've been running? Can you see the impact they have on the target groups?
I think this project had a great impact, and let's say focusing on the main and specific objectives of each project, I can see that first of all the impact was increasing the capacities in Albanian universities. So now we have a group of academic staff. They work with a good experience on the designing, developing, implementing short programs of training for teachers also and for the community, first of all. Then I think another impact was establishing a lifelong learning platform in each Albanian public university. So it was a great success. And also, I think another impact was creating stronger and good connection with EU partners, universities. I think these are the main three impacts I remember, but also there are other, because there are many beneficiaries from this project, but I think for us as institution, I can mention this.
That's not short. But tell me, what are your favorite activities in a project? Writing the application, writing the reporting, executing the work packages. Can you select what's your favorite?
In this, I can say in this project, my experience have been complex because also I contributing in writing project. For example, I remember TVET project, and I was fully engaged on writing the project as application with our friends, our colleagues from the University of León, Spain. And I think I learned a lot from their experience. But the best, let's say, process in this project, I consider implementing. Implementing is really nice, but also I cannot say about the reporting. I think implementing, you can see what you are spending and what are you gathering with this process.
I see your point. In my own experience, I can see the impact the projects have on the target groups, whether they are students or entrepreneurs or whatever. But in the end of the project, I think the most important result is the connection between the partners you make and the friends you make for life, because that will allow you to make additional projects and not just projects. You actually get friends for life, for all sides of life, all walks of life. Let's put it this way. So let me get back to you. This is about you. What are your projects for the future? What would you like to be doing in the near future?
For the future, we are continuing to work. Let's say, for example, now we just started another very new project, is SUPROM, about the capacity building on project writing. For our academic and administrative staff. It's a really nice project. It's smaller than the other project, but I appreciate it too much because will be very, very useful and helpful for our universities.
That's very interesting. Let me interrupt you to make a couple of questions because that really interests me. I have the clear feeling I would need that in my university. How do you do that? How do you structure that project for a capacity building for academics?
Yeah. For academics, also for the unit of international project, also for students, because they are involved in the activities of the project plan. So I think will be very welcome in my university because we have human resources that can do better in project writing. So I think our efforts will be focused on the project that align with EU priorities like lifelong learning, digital education, research innovation, and so on.
Yeah, but that's quite interesting. I see why you say it's a smaller project, but I see why you find it
because
interesting.
Because it's in 2 years, and the other have been in 3 years. Why I say, I say 2 is a small project, but no, it's established will be implemented in Balkans, also involved European partners from Italy and not Croatia, Slovenia. Sorry, I forgot.
Sure. And what other areas would you like to be running projects in the near future? What are your interests?
Yes, as I say, we are interested because I'm head of the Regional Development Center, and one of the pillar of my center activities are the short program courses. So lifelong learning project will be nice, will be good for the community. Also, other project related to the digital education will be very interesting, and other with inclusiveness or research innovation or entrepreneurial skills for young people and so on.
Let me just get a little bit out of the interview and make you a different question. When is Albania finally joining the EU? Do you have an idea what's
we started the process, and the politicians in media are saying that in 2030 maybe we will reach European Union.
That's a long period.
Let's hope. Yes, it's a long period because there are packets of questionnaires that we have to complete, and it's not easy. It's not easy. It will be a long process with many challenges.
Yeah, I remember when my own country went through that process, and it took I don't know half a dozen years, maybe 6 years at tops, maybe less. Actually less. So Albania, I've seen that in a study I'm publishing about the digital transition. Albania actually has better indicators than the EU average. So Albania has been clearly converging. What's missing? Why this delay? Do you have an idea?
I think the main problem are the cases of the corruption, because after the interview with people in Albania, there are cases of corruption of the politicians, like parliamentary members or head of offices, public offices, and so on. And I think this is translated in low average of points for us to join European community.
I see your point. Okay, let's get back to University of Vlore. Tell me, what advice do you have for some newcomer, someone who is thinking about the first project?
Yes, many students, many colleagues ask me about to take some advices. I'm not so successful, but I think I gather a lot of experience. And my advice for newcomers in EU project is to be patient and persistent. I had to work in many applications just to won one, but I think don't give up is the main advice. And collaboration is a key part. Let's say is a key partner. So finding more partners, participating in EU events, conferences, seminars, and so on, participating in many projects. This brings opportunities to find more partners and to create collaboration with them.
Okay.
And another, let's say, technical advice is just to start with a small project, like pilot project. Will be nice to gather experience just to go then in the other bigger projects and initiatives.
Okay.
That's all.
That's a lot. That's very good advice. Passion, persistence, partnerships, and start small. Okay, great. Yeah. Thank you for all that great advice. Any final message to close the interview?
I'm very grateful to my partners, European partners, from University of Leon in Spain, from University of Turku in Finland, and other universities, but also from the Professor Beppe from University of Valencia in Spain. He told me, he showed me for the first time the way to participate in the project, European project. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us in this interview. And I'm sure we'll have your contacts in the show notes. And anyone who's interested in building a partnership in those areas will find it easy to get in touch with you. So thank you very much. And see you next time.
It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Are you part of an organization supporting SMEs in Europe? Looking to empower small businesses with international reach, innovation, and resilience? This call is for you. The European Union's SMP COSME 2024 EN call is open for proposals under the Enterprise Europe Network. This program is dedicated to strengthening small businesses across Europe, helping them scale, innovate, and thrive in a competitive single market and beyond. Who can apply? This call is open to a range of organizations with experience in supporting small businesses. Eligible entities include chambers of commerce, regional development agencies, innovation hubs, trade promotion organizations, universities, and research institutions. Each applicant must belong to a consortium, collaborative partnerships with other like-minded organizations, to cover the full range of services. Partnerships are key. Consortia must be strategically formed to represent all EU regions and Single Market Programme (SMP) associated countries. No region can be served by more than one consortium, ensuring that each proposal provides unique, targeted support to SMEs in their respective areas. Expected outcomes? The Enterprise Europe Network will provide customized services to help European SMEs achieve sustainable growth, navigate digital and green transitions, and scale internationally. These services will focus on sustainability, digitalization, innovation, and resilience. Don't miss the deadline. The second submission round closes on February 4, 2025, at 1700 hours Central European Time. This cutoff is for applications from specific regions or countries not already covered by the first round of accepted proposals. So, if your region missed the first round, now's your chance. And the budget? With an indicative budget of €182.5 million for this call, funds will be distributed based on regional needs, population, and living costs. This ensures fair and impactful support for SMEs across Europe. Additional funds could increase the total budget by up to 20%. Ready to make a difference for small businesses? This is your opportunity to join a powerful network driving SME success in Europe. For more details on how to apply, visit the Funding and Tenders portal. Let's build a stronger, more resilient Europe together.
InnovEU, the EU Project Chronicles, is a weekly video podcast. Please subscribe to Polixoc's newsletter to receive every podcast episode. And if you like receiving it, please press like in whatever platform you are watching or listening. Also, please share InnovEU and Polixoc with anyone you feel will enjoy it. Credits, author and host Fernando C. Gaspar, music Hugo Gaspar, Lisbon, Portugal, 2024. Reach us by email or DM.